Good morning, folks. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Today we've got James Comey action going on. We're outside the courtroom right here, showing live on Fox. Just for a brief moment, nothing's really happening at this point. These people have been gathering for the last hour, and nothing has been, going on. A lot of people have gone into the courtroom now, but right now, no action. So James Comey, right? The biggest thing that brought me to this recording today was seeing the protesters out front. Now you have to understand these charges were not manufactured for James Comey. Okay, it has long been known that he was obstructing Congress and he lied to Congress. Why it took 9 months, 8 months into Trump's presidency to finally indict him, I have no idea. It was within 2 or 3 days, I think it was 3 days, to the end of statute of limitations. So we had to do something. And so they finally got up off their duff and indicted him. And today's the arraignment, which is the formal presentation of charges. And of course, he'll plead not guilty. But the biggest laugh is how people think that this is just Trump, getting back at his enemies. You can't get back at an enemy if they've done nothing wrong. Right? If they've never broken a law, they've done nothing, they're untouchable. You can't do what they did to Trump, which is make up all kinds of new rules and, change laws to get him. Right? That's not what Trump is going to do. That's not what our current Department of Justice is all about. And so basically, that's what we're staring at today is, what's going to happen with James Comey. Do I ever think he's going to see the inside of a courtroom? I don't think so. Mainly because are the charges strong enough, right? Are the charges strong enough to push it all the way through a trial? I don't know. The biggest reason I say I don't know is because it took so long to indict him. And I understand we had to wait for, Trump to be elected and, and all that business. It certainly did not help Comey's case when he, supposedly saw that rock formation, 86-47. I'm sure you all heard about that. That brought him back into the limelight a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know if he's ever going to get prosecuted for this. Maybe some kind of plea deal, some kind of slap on the wrist. I have no idea. But to see a convicted felon next to his name, I don't believe so. So that's basically my 2 cents on the story. I'm gonna flip right over real quick here. Yeah, see, there's nobody coming out. This has been live for an hour and it's gonna continue on. Oh, look at him in his pretty step stool. So, yeah, kind of a non-event at this point. I'm sure later on today we'll get the the full scoop and whether you even put eyes on James Comey or not in this situation. I doubt it. But this is the lawyer show. This is the government show. So anyway, thanks a lot for joining me today. And if you like this kind of short news content, in my opinion, like, subscribe, comment, share it with others. I am brand new, looking for subscribers and some viewers. All right. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care. Have a great day.